What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Today we're going to be discussing everything going on with the X Look at Me, the album, the soundtrack. Before we do start, I do want to just give a shout out to all channel members. Thank you guys for everybody that supports me through that. If you're new here and want to check that out, just look at the join button, it's listed down below. But with all this being said, we're going to dive on into everything. Also do just want to give a big shout out to K-Dog over on Twitter for actually giving me this video idea and for providing me with the screenshot from Makeouthill that did get deleted. So we're going to start with what did Makeouthill tweet out and delete that kind of relates or does relate to this X album. They tweeted out, "Look at Me, the album has 25 songs spanning the legendary career of X. 11 of X's earliest songs on all streaming services for the first time, 13 of the most loved songs from his classic albums, and the official release of Kanye and Ye's True Love." Alright, so I'm going to break this down piece by piece real quick. So 25 songs is going to be featured on this soundtrack allegedly, if this does stay to be true, and I have something to go over at the end of this video relating back to this, so make sure to stay for that. But the 11 of X's earliest songs on streaming services, we already know that X's team was going to work on getting his SoundCloud songs cleared to be on all DSPs. We saw it with Vice City earlier this year, and look at it now. We have 11 more songs that are going to be added on, which is crazy. There's so much good old X music on SoundCloud that it deserves to be released, especially if they pick the right tracks. Don't get me wrong, I think everything should just be on all DSPs if they could get it cleared, but especially the right tracks. I think we saw how successful Vice City did after they added that on, so I'm sure this is not only going to just help X fans be able to find this music easier now, but it'll just be a little bit better to have it on all DSPs. And then looking at 13 of X's most loved songs, we do have an idea of what songs these are going to be, and like I said, I'm going to dive into this in just a second. And then obviously we know that True Love is released now officially, so it sounds like True Love will be added to this soundtrack. And another thing I wanted to look at was, is The Way with Juice WRLD going to be on here? Well, according to this tweet, no, that's still going to be released at a later date and time, so we're not really going to discuss that too much. I do think that we will still get it this year. And back to this soundtrack that we have right now, I actually already made up a notepad of every single song that was showcased in the credits of the X documentary, and if you count it up, it's like 28 total songs. And for the most part, this consists of some of X's biggest songs from his classic albums. It also features some SoundCloud songs, and obviously the last track on it is True Love. So looking at this, I would say that we're not really going to get any new music on the X documentary, or at least not the soundtrack. And I know that that might be a little disappointing, just because in the last video I was saying that we might be able to get something like School Globes or something. It doesn't look like that's going to be happening, but we obviously did get True Love, which isn't necessarily a new song because it was on Donda 2, but it's on all DSPs now. And we're also going to be getting 11 more other X songs from SoundCloud on all DSPs. So if you haven't listened to all of X's SoundCloud discography, or you haven't listened to every X song in general, there will probably be something new for you on here. And if you already have, don't worry, because I still think there's going to be more stuff coming later this year. Honestly, 2022 has been crazy. I never thought there'd be a time like this where I would be able to make so many X videos, and I'm super excited to be doing this. There's been news for a new album or soundtrack. We got his documentary. There's just been a lot going on. The community really feels alive right now, so as long as there's still news and new things for us to break down, I'm definitely going to keep doing more videos on X. It's been really fun. But with all this being said, guys, as we get more information regarding this or a release date, I will definitely let you know. As we get more information regarding The Way with Juice WRLD, I will let you know as well. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.